I am willing to sit down with the IOC, the USATF, the NCAA, with any of my international federations, even the Trump administration, Trump himself. If he wants to sit down with me and talk and have a human conversation and see me.
What would you say to President Trump? What would your message be?
I need some explanation as to why you want to completely eradicate us from society when we've done nothing wrong. And even if he wants to have a team to go around with me and see my day-to-day life and what I go through as a transgender female athlete, all for it.
How has life changed, or has life changed since President Trump's inauguration?
Oh my gosh. So I'm Black, I'm a woman, and I'm transgender, and I'm an athlete. Each of my identities is a target, especially in America. Prior to this set in stone administration, I woke up every day and I face adversaries when I leave my house. Now I wake up every day and I have to make sure that I make it home alive. It's really sad to see people going out of their way to make it known that you don't belong here.
Nothing about it is fair. It's not okay that NCAA is allowing this to even going on. They absolutely need to be held accountable for what they are allowing female athletes to go through. It's not fair.
I think you may have heard this interview. I'm going to play it for you. Happened in February, so recently, all right? Here is CeCe Telfer, your competition.
I feel like a lot of the anti-trans rhetoric has become louder, more in my face. I need some explanation as to why you want to completely eradicate us from society when we've done nothing wrong.
CeCe might hear this interview. What would you like to say?
I would like to say that no one is trying to eradicate them. The only thing we want is fairness for us women. We are the ones that are having to go through being treated unfairly within our sports. I don't understand why anyone else's feelings, why we as women have to suppress our feelings to make other people feel better. That's not okay.
Yeah,
we have been quiet for long enough with the NCAA keeping us silent and bullying us to staying silent and being okay with the situation that they have created. So no, it's time for us to speak up and actually tell people about how we feel and what we've been going through.
You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys. When you work in a woke industry and you speak truth, the writing is on the wall for you. You're going to get fired. That actually brings us to Broadway, folks, because we have a Broadway actor that was also an athlete too, by the way. He got fired. Why did he get fired? He got fired because he was actually speaking truth when it came to the trans invasion of female sports. They didn't like it. Broadway, Hollywood, woke industries, and if you actually speak a biological truth, you get fired. He got his walking papers, folks. Now, his name is Gino Seegers. And he got fired from a Broadway show because he opposed males and female sports. See, folks, this has been a huge topic here on this channel, and it's really been revived over the past few weeks or so because of Sophie Cunningham in WNBA. Sophie Cunningham is actually against the trans invasion in female sports, where you actually have the woke WNBA, the rest of them, they're like, we want it to happen because it's not affected them just yet. Now, I did just drop a video a few hours ago, guys, because there's a French transgender basketball player that is dominant wants an opportunity in the WNBA. We'll have to see what the woke WNBA has to say about that. But let's go ahead and dive into this, guys, because this is insane. And his comments weren't even transphobic. Yeah, let's do it, guys. Here we go. Right over here, Breitbart. Actor Gino Seegers apologizes after being fired from Broadway show for opposing boys and girls sports. One thing, never apologize. We'll get to his apology, okay? But right here first. Broadway's Hadestown dumps actor Gino Seegers for past thoughts on trans athletes. Past thoughts. And he was just dropping biological fat. Says here, the 2026 musical Hadestown has reportedly parted ways with actor Gino Seegers after his previous online posts, which included opposing pronoun usage and criticizing male athletes participating in women's sports, resurface. I'm not exactly sure when he actually made the post. Anyway, quote, the producers of Hadestown and Gino Seegers have mutually agreed that Mr. Seegers will no longer join the Broadway production. He got fired. Additional casting will be announced shortly. This is what the producers told Variety. Seegers, who was recently announced to play Hades in the Broadway production of Hadestown, the musical, has since made his Instagram account private and removed videos from his YouTube channel. Now, this is what he actually said, folks. This is what he said right here. Where was it at? I just saw it right down here. Maybe it was actually on the other one because he did apologize. Yeah, so right down here. This is what he put out. A video published on YouTube by Seegers titled Trans Fairness, ? No more trans, ? And she broke the record. Quote, I'm not against anyone living out their lives the way they want, but I am against their rights superseding the rights of other people. That's a little bit foul. If you ask me what my preferred pronouns are, and it's not obvious to you that I'm a he, him, that I'm good with he, him, surely you don't need any help. I'm not wearing a dress. I don't see transgender people becoming oppressed or being oppressed. Life is unfair. That's all he said. And they fired him. They fired him over that because he didn't get down with the cultural Marxist agenda, the woke agenda. Now, look here. He would actually know that males don't belong in female sports because look at this on his Wikipedia page. Seegers was an American football player, wrestler, and track athlete in high school and college. He played American football at Western Carolina University. Seegers then played professional rugby league. He played in the American National Rugby League and won 2 caps for United States National Rugby League team against Wales National Rugby League team in 1995. From there, he moved to New Zealand to play for Richmond Rovers Rugby League team. Yeah, so he's an athlete. He knows that males don't belong in female sports. He knows. And they fired him. They fired him for this. This is crazy. This is crazy. You know what? He should have never apologized. He should have never apologized. He wasn't being anti-trans. He was just dropping facts. But I guess, when you actually drop facts, the mob sees that as offensive. This is unreal. You know what? More women should actually be speaking out on this because the women are the ones that are really being affected by this. It's not really the men because the women, they can't compete with the men. But the men, they can dominate the women. It's been well documented here on this channel. Well documented. that women, you're going to get crushed by a man pretending to be a woman. It's just a fact. Time after time after time again, a mediocre male, a la Leah Thomas, Will Thomas, ranked almost 500 in the nation in swimming at the NCAA level. But he says, you know what? I'm going to snap my fingers. I'm transgender. I want to play with the women. Bam. Ranked number 1. Stolen NCAA title. It's just a fact. But woke Broadway fires a former athlete for dropping facts. This is unreal, man. Absolutely unreal that happened. Also, CC Telford. We talked about him. Dominated the women in track and field. CC Telford, cultural Marxist, being oppressed. Oh, I'm black. I'm a woman. You're a man. I'm trans. Pulls out all the Infinity Stones of wokeness, folks. All of them right there. Unbelievable. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.